Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Sorry for the delay, but it's tough doing a build and also doing the recording and the video, putting it together using the software, and I just haven't had a huge amount of time because I'm really focused on getting the house done well. You'll see during this audio and video that lots and lots have happened since the last one. I won't describe everything that's going on because you'll figure it out. This is the main bedroom. We finally got around to putting the ceiling in. All the electrical conduit's been laid. Here's the kitchen. We have an island bench, and on the right hand side the bench where the appliances and stuff will go. And of course Streaky the cat had to get a look in because he's a cute cat. One thing you got to do with the walls after they've been rendered is put a skim coat on. What this does is it seals the cement and also makes sure that the cement doesn't get through. Along the southern boundary of the house, you can see we've got lots going on. This is the northern boundary. The rendering is taking place across the building. This is again the main room. The roof is now, or the ceiling is now starting to come together. Still a lot to go. This is the electrical fuse box. You'll see that that gets replaced. We decided to put a much more modern system that can be monitored in. Back to the main bedroom now. You'll see the skim coat's done and also a coat of paint. The bathroom, well, this got changed into the second bedroom. Lots going on. I walk down the passageway. Some of the doors are now being put in. More rendering taking place on the southern boundary. Oh, sorry, the northern boundary. Yeah, we have one of the biggest roosters I've ever seen. He visits every day. You'll see a little bit more work here on the carport. We made a major change to that. We've put in a wall along there to give us a little bit more privacy for what will eventually be an interesting backyard. See here where the ceiling, it's all reinforced with rebar to ensure that it stays up. So we've started work on the columns for the fencing. Off to Savers in Sogod to pick up floor tiles for the bedrooms and the bathroom. It says wood tiles, but they're not actually wood. Big pile of cement for putting the tiles down. As you can see, it's all fully rendered now. The bathroom floor is now in, covering up the stuff. There's a partition between the shower and the toilet area. Another walk down the passageway, a quick look into the storeroom. Yeah, and a look into the second bedroom, now taking shape. This bathroom, still a fair bit to do there. And the third bedroom. Now fully rendered, but still lots of work to do on the roofing area. The soffits have to be put in place. And here's the cat and the dog, Streaky and Einstein. Had a bit of a problem. The truck died. Thought it was the battery, and unfortunately you void the warranty if you replace a battery. So I had to put the truck on a flatbed truck and ship it 150 kilometers north to Ormoc. Very annoying. As you can see, the walls in the carport are now up. And you'll notice that almost all of the woodwork has been now removed. Ceiling is up now in the main room. Skim coat on all the walls now. One of the doors is now in place. Tiling done in this room. It's a grey tile, kind of looks like wood, laid like bricks. Now for a walk down the passageway. You'll see we've put some tiles into the bathroom, small 100 by 200 tiles. Ceiling and everything done in the second bedroom. Second bathroom still taking place. You can see some of the columns are now in place for the wall. Quick walk through into the dirty kitchen and the storeroom, which will be for the electrical, solar, etc. networking. We look along the back. See, it's very, very not green. We haven't had rain for a couple of months. Ceiling now going in on the carport. Soffit's done on the main house. Back to Streaky and our new addition, Beachy. He's a very tiny cat, but the two cats get on really, really well. See more of them later on in a future video. And again, off to another provider to pick up more tiles. These are the tiles for the main room, the passageway, dirty kitchen. Lots and lots of tiles. This is one of our local dogs. He's kind of adopted us. We call him Whitey. There's Whitey again, protecting the build. Started work on the patio, and we have lights. Now Sparky's delivered the lighting. Columns are up on one boundary, See the solar hot water service on the roof there. Yeah, unfortunately for the next stage of the build, we need to remove a coconut palm. So that one's on the way. Some lighting outside now on the carport. Looks quite clean there, the patio and everything, but just wait. Tiling started in the main room. Large 600 by 600 tiles. Yes, and the palm is now down, unfortunately. It had to go. A little bit more progress on the tiling. It's a laser being used to make sure it's level, also a string line, and the usual plumbing for the water. You'll see in the background there was a range hood that's been installed. See lots more work done there with the tiling. It's looking really, really good. The guys have done an amazing job in a very, very short time. Work now in earnest on the carport. Payday, Saturday. After payday, we have a few drinks and a bit of a party, some feed, as usual. This happens every Saturday. A lot of fun. As it gets dark, it gets a little more interesting. And when you think they're all going home, not a chance. Still partying as the sun goes down. Unfortunately, can't play the music. It's a copyright. This is a bit of a drone view of the build. On the left there, as I mentioned earlier, solar hot water service, so we don't have to worry about electric for hot water. The fence is proceeding at a pace. It's not going full height. It's only going up another couple of tiers. The plumbing is now just about done on the roofing. And the big boys in town, we decided to dig the cistern and to dig the other couple of holes that we're digging. It was just not practical to do it by hand. We would have been there for another 6 months, so we got in the big machine. This is Ace from next door. He's so happy because he loves that machine. He has his own machine. He's been playing with that for ages. Have to change the bucket for a hammer because once you get about a foot down, it is solid rock. Digging a hole, I think it's around 6 foot deep for the cistern and for the septic tank. It requires the removal of a humongous amount of rock. Without this machine, yeah, as I said earlier, it would just take way too long. The process is hammer, hammer, dig, dig, hammer, hammer, dig, dig. Once they've done some hammering, replace the hammer with the bucket, and lift it out. Here's a couple of our dogs, Whitey on the left and Patches on the right. Einstein doesn't like the dog on the right at all. They snarl at each other. Digging more of the septic. Unfortunately, we lost a column in the process. I think it was a bit premature putting that column up. This is the back cistern, holding around 40,000 litres of water, if it ever rains. And you'll see there's another hole being dug out the front of the back of the house. I guess you figured it out, yeah. There's a swimming pool going in. Just on 6 foot deep at one end and 3 foot deep at the shallow end. It's not a big pool, but it will be welcome. The staggering amount of rock that has to be removed. You'll get a good idea a little later when I show from above the view. You can see the ceiling in the carport is being completed. A lot of the fill from the pool dig is now relocated over the whole garden. View from above from the drone. But now you know why. Just no way human beings could dig this much this quickly. 2 full days, pretty much, it's taken to dig the 3 holes in the ground for the cistern, for the septic tank and for the pool. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of find it quite relaxing watching the digger at work. Once the machine's finished, it's back to more manual work with the digger, the hand digger. This is the cistern out the back, squaring it up. Now a view from above. See the pool there? Right down to the rock. Solid rock from about 2 feet to 7 or 8 feet. You have to go much lower than that because there's a humongous amount of rebar and concrete to go in to make the pool itself. Painting now taking place inside the carport. The digger doing its walk back to the septic tank. It was back and forth between the septic and the cistern and the pool, constantly changing the head. Building seems to be a time of moving stuff from one place to another and then moving stuff back. You'll see down on the left side of that, we actually hit a cave underneath, and subsequently we've had to fill up the cave and concrete up the wall. One of the joys of building is that you just don't know what's going to meet you. Our 4 dogs, Einstein, Patches, Brownie and Whitey. Jane feeding them, of course. Getting the base of the carport ready to put the concrete in. You can see the house has now been fully skim coated. You see the guys working to reinforce where the tunnel is, where the cave is. With the hole pretty much dug, comes a time when you've got to lay out the various angles for the pool. Inside, you'll see the tiling is now completed in the kitchen area and the family room area. We've now got the range hood in place. See the dirty kitchen out the back there. Work on the cistern, dig a hole, put the walls in, render the walls, make them waterproof. See at the end there we had to do some more renovations to ensure that the walls were square. So incredibly hot, we've had to make sure that there is shade for the guys to work. Of course, we finally decided what colour we would paint the place. It's a grey colour, paying homage to the hollow blocks that and rendered walls of most of the homes here in the Philippines. Bit of a discussion on the placement of the ceiling fans. Two ceiling fans in the room, got them on Alibaba and shipped in from China. We've now got the window man on site, making windows for all of the house, fly screens, doors, sliding doors. Jane discussing with our wonderful engineer on how to do the hole in the ground. And here's my favourite water buffalo, my Carabao, working hard. It's harvest time for coconuts. The rebar. So this is the initial piece of rebar. There will be eventually at least 3 times as much. The cistern's now got walls right to the top. Still work to do. So every day, at least 3 times a day, I wend my way from the home we're renting down the road. It's about 3 kilometers, takes about 10 minutes. down the Barangay Road and then down our right of way and up to the lot. Park the car, go supervise and make decisions. Rebar bending, just about the national sport of our builders. Rebar. As you can see, the pool will start with a relatively shallow end of around 3 feet and then down to just on 6 feet. Main bedroom now. Ceiling light, fan, windows. Yeah, one of the things I did for the guys was to make sure that they remembered our build. And we are building a brilliant Southern LEYTE. From the view above to the team on the ground, thanks for watching. Please do take the time, if you have any, to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and please make some comments, and I'll try and get back to you.